In British politics, there are surprises, and then there are political earthquakes. But what happened in late July 2025 wasn't just unexpected, it shook the very foundations of Westminster. A newly published poll, conducted by Merlin Strategy for Novara Media, dropped a jaw-dropping revelation: Reform UK voters, yes, the party led by right-wing figure Nigel Farage, preferred former Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn to current Prime Minister Keir Starmer, in almost every category. Yes, Jeremy Corbyn, the man expelled from Labour, who recently launched a new political movement alongside MP Sara Sultana, has now overtaken Starmer, not just among the left, but even among those one might call his ideological opposites. But before we dive into the full breakdown of this political shockwave, allow us a quick moment. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it. Life gets busy and sometimes it's easy to forget. But here's the thing, subscribing is completely free, and it really helps us keep creating the content you enjoy. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support. Between July 25 to 27, 2025, pollsters at Merlin Strategy surveyed 2,000 adults across the UK, including 476 individuals who said they planned to vote for Reform UK in the next election. The results? Staggering. Those Reform voters overwhelmingly rated Corbyn higher than Starmer in nearly every leadership category. Here's how they stacked up. Honesty, Corbyn 64% versus Starmer 36%. Strength, Corbyn 62% versus Starmer 38%. Radical decision-making, Corbyn 70% versus Starmer 30%. Symbol of change, Corbyn 69% versus Starmer 31%. Empathy for ordinary people, Corbyn 61% versus Starmer 39%. The one and only category where Starmer triumphed? International presence, where he led with 56% compared to Corbyn's 44%. But why would Reform UK voters, typically aligned with right-wing nationalism, prefer a firebrand socialist like Corbyn? Is this merely a protest vote against Starmer's leadership? Or does it signal a deeper shift in Britain's political consciousness? As the poll broke headlines, Corbyn himself was already staging a dramatic return to politics. Teaming up with left-leaning Labour MP Sara Sultana, Corbyn announced the formation of a new political party. It's yet to be named, but the response was explosive. Over 600,000 people registered interest in joining within just 3 days. At its launch, Corbyn declared, "The Labour government is here to please Reform UK. We're here to defeat them." This wasn't just a jab at Starmer, it was an ideological declaration of war. A full challenge to the strategy Starmer had adopted since assuming power in 2024, appealing to Reform voters by borrowing their rhetoric and policies on immigration, austerity, and nationalism. Turns out, it's not working. Prime Minister Keir Starmer, now over a year into his premiership, is facing a credibility crisis. His net approval rating has plummeted to -43, the worst of any sitting PM in decades. Inside the Labour Party, his leadership is fracturing. Some MPs accuse him of betraying the party's values. Others say he's copying Farage without understanding what actually motivates Reform voters. Sara Sultana herself put it bluntly. Starmer spent years chasing Reform UK voters, repeating their slogans, mimicking even Enoch Powell. And for what? They still prefer Corbyn. This poll wasn't simply a head-to-head comparison of two politicians. It highlighted a deeper truth: British voters, across the ideological spectrum, are searching for authenticity, boldness, and genuine conviction. Despite his controversial record, Corbyn is seen as principled, fearless, and a symbol of change. Starmer, by contrast, is viewed by many as bland, calculated, and politically sterile. That perception gap could reshape British politics in the years to come, especially with elections looming in 2029. While it's unclear whether Reform UK voters would actually cast a ballot for Corbyn's new party, analysts say his movement could siphon off up to 9% of Labour's vote base, and potentially rival the Conservatives in key constituencies. Suddenly, Corbyn isn't just making noise, he's becoming a serious contender. In the end, this wasn't just a poll, it was a wake-up call. British voters are saying, "We want leaders who believe in something. Not career politicians who chase polls and media narratives." Jeremy Corbyn may have been written off, but he's back. And this time, the tremors are reaching far beyond the left-wing bubble. Could we be witnessing the rise of a new political force? Or is this a momentary gust in a chaotic storm? Whatever lies ahead, one thing is clear. Corbyn's political pulse is beating stronger than ever.